But in the end, can they take this game, or is Tundra gonna take
Tier 1 tower? He's just gonna sit as Tier 2 for the region and just be pretty much full. Oh, they're remnant in here too.
They are. Topson just throwing remnants all over the shop, trying to find a bit of a catch, but hey, this might actually end up turning around on himself as the arrow's in. Topson is falling pretty low. Have they got enough damage with the splinter blast? They do. They'll get that first blood, Tundra. They'll lose Fata for it. But Topson, the first one to die here in this first match. And in sort of terms of the midwinter wyvern, I mean, does it excite you?
It's incredibly good at kiting the OG lineups. It's pretty much only Topson who can jump winter wyvern in this game.
Bring it up against Topson again here in this important match. And sort of to go back to the Luna pick, as you said. You know,
I think it's like OG, they've always been a team that thinks about the macro plays, like the long-term results, and that's definitely item for that.
Look at this top end, it's aggression for 33. He just tears SumaiL apart. Look at the arrow connection onto No-Tail. No-Tail's able to get away into the trees. Snake, 33, just knowing the exact strength of the brood. SumaiL just gets turned upon, and he can't do anything. In fact, No-Tail stepping back in range. They're going to jump forward. They're going to be able to bring down the call as well. Another kill here for Tundra on the top lane. It does have enough mana with one charge just to pop out a Lucent Beam. Enough damage here. Saksa on his best to juke away from this in the trees. We'll tell with another stun, but that's going to end up killing him. Spike Carapace is up to secure that advantage on the fitness level.
Smoke from Saksa here though.
See if they can burst Knight. Couple of jumps here with the Astral Step. Not enough damage. Knight, he's okay, and he's also very hard to get on top of here. They does have a curse available. Saksa with the stun comes in, catches him off guard. Not ready. This sort of move's got to come out with some sort of success. Skiter would be the big catch. They're able to get a grab on him. Topson. Gonna have eyes on the Luna now, straight in for the first step. Is there going to be any sort of backup out for Skiter? The Moonlight Shadow will be popped, but the sentry's down. They've got the vision. Skiter will be taken out. OG get exactly what they came hunting for. They're on the setup. They're going to drop the curse. Topson and SumaiL are heading over. Zeb will be able to get the skewer off, but the damage is done. Sneyking with the Starstorm takes him out. Topson jumping straight over to Skiter, but the corner brace comes in place. Doesn't matter. Magic damage from the Dissimulate burst the Luna. With SumaiL and Topson, they'll look to continue to try and chase down for more. Moonlight Shadows pop. Do either the cores have detection on the front lines? They don't. So the Moonlight Shadow will allow them the safety. Sneyking 9 to
he might die.
Certainly missing out on some of the timings he wants to be going for when he gets this Luna pick. They're looking for 33. He's up on the cliff. They can find him. They can't. Fata's able to hold back Seb with the stun. SumaiL still looking to try and charge in. Topson ready to swing him from the side. Dive in on this. Knight has got the curse up in 20 seconds. It's not going to be soon enough to save Fata. SumaiL straight in on top of the Nyx Assassin. Down one. Not going to quite be able to get the catch on anyone else. It's Skiter. Action. SumaiL, Seb. Aggressively. And they're in. The RP's there. Straight in. Gets the spider. The baby's everything. It's Fata's down. So's the babies. And so's the mama by the looks of it. At 33. Trying to run down the cliff. But he's back in range of the damage from Topson. Curse comes out from 9. Tundra, can they turn it around? Arrow follow up. Straight down onto the Void Spirit. Topson and Seb, they are dead. SumaiL running in on Sneyking, but another leap over the cliff line will get him away. No-Tail's got a blast coming in. It's not enough damage.
He understood after that last fight that I need to jump this winter wyvern, so he's gone for the BKB. He's getting jumped here though.
And they're going to be able to quickly take that Aegis out of his hands. Pretty much as soon as it's picked up, it's gone. That's the Aegis out of the game. Turn towards Fata. Big Laguna coming in before Fata can even get any chance to do anything in return. So they'll delete the Nyx Assassin and they'll start to try and swing around on the top. In fact, Topson is getting incredibly aggressively onto Sneyking, but Sneyking managing to jump out of the combo in time. See if they can finish off No-Tail as Knight. He certainly can by the looks of it. The damage.
Aegis is a huge swing in Tundra's favor.
Topson. Poke on a 33 Fata. And finally opening stun. Arrow from Sneyking. Beautifully lined up, but they got the damage to take Topson out before he can jump away. They do. That's Topson gone. Knight's coming in with the wrap around for the side. Seb's trying to TP out. The damage, it's too much though. Seb down as well. Eclipse ready to go. Skiter turns. They've taken down all 3 cores here, Tundra. As Fata starts.
So from OG's perspective, if they can jump winter wyvern, oh, bottom, break another smoke here.
On the back of this arrow in onto SumaiL. Not to see 9 poking in on SumaiL. Killed off Fata. SumaiL down to half HP, and Skiter straight in with the Eclipse. SumaiL's got to step up to the high ground. Topson's in with the Astral, steps onto Sneyking. With a cold embrace, keeps them around a safe. Topson's having to back out for the remainder of this BKB. Over on the high ground here, 33 keeping eyes on SumaiL. 100, they're trying to close in on this. OG attempting to back off Seb. He's going to get back in with the two-man RP. Light drag right down over the two cores. The catch is there. Seb with the RP. Is it enough to turn it around though? Skiter's still able to get the BKB off, and it's still OG that's having to run. SumaiL goes down. Will buy back on the bristle. Topson is getting low. Jumping back in aggressively with the Dissimulate to kill off the Spider. Seb, he's going to be off the mark with the Skewer. Won't be able to get the catch on to Weaver 33 and Sneyking. Sneyking able to leap over the walls of the Roach Pit back to safety. Buyback comes out for 9 with Roach up. Tundra, they want to make sure that OG do not have the space to take this SumaiL. He's got to be careful. He pulled back for this. They've got to keep their bristleback safe. He's already with the hits of the Arctic Cloud. SumaiL down to half HP. The curse comes out to hold them back. Giving them the space to focus on the wall. Topson with the Dissimulate jumps over the side, but the Lucifer beam comes out. Topson goes down. There'll be a buyback here from No-Tail. Seb's out. Seb's got a buyback as well. It's a triple kill from 9. The damage from this weapon is too much for OG. SumaiL trying to run. The stun's there from Fata. SumaiL will fall. That's a dieback on the bristle. Out of the game for nearly 2 minutes. OG will be able to clean up 33 and Fata in return. But they've got the
Two tier 4s are taking the best fight that you can. Oh, Skiter.
And goodness, nearly being out of 100 to 0, but not quite able to do so. 9 just comes in for the sidelines, curse it down, catches No-Tail, catches Saksa. That's the 2 supports out, no buybacks available. Sure, they brought down Skiter once, but this was part of the plan for Tundra. It's why they gave him the Aegis. He's able to frontline it in, head over towards SumaiL. It's 4 dead. SumaiL just getting absolutely hammered down by the Eclipse and the damage from 9. As that's a team wipe here. Tundra, they've got the space to push in onto this top racks now. Fortification will come out, but OG, they'll have Topson back up in 5 seconds, but everybody else out for nearly a minute. No buybacks available, and Tundra, they know it. Straight over to the tier 4s. GG is called. Nothing to be done here by OG as Tundra will take this game 1 with such spectacular stuff as the 9 mid-winter Wyvern, as they're going to be pretty...
Go for them now. That is the rule. I hope you're
Yes,
aware.
that is kind of the rule. Do you feel like this Arc Warden is still good enough for them to take this game then, for the 13?
Saksa's come back into the lane, has brought a salvo. They will be able to top Seb back up, so Seb can remain down here.
I also want to mention that 9 is having a fantastic lane versus Arcord in the middle. There's even a Marauder roaming on him here.
Whoa. Topson having to juke the arrow. We'll keep him alive. I'd say that Sneyking's in, leaping forward. He's looking for Topson. Needs a couple more hits though. Topson starting to salve up. Salve up, sneaking around the tree line. Sneyking, he's not going to have enough damage in the tank to finish him off. Still has 1 leap left to try and break away from the 2 of them. But Topson, he's got the flux skilled, and they've got the nuke coming down bottom. OG, they heal up, they're able to strike back, and they do manage to get Fata out of the lane.
Yeah, and in both both lanes, the Tundra supports are going down. Both in lanes that they're already winning. They're going for Seb here though. Oh, they pop out shield.
Shield damage from Fata, it blows him up. Saksa will turn with the Hex. So they can run him down.
They can run him down, they have boots.
They've got a shield as well if they want to look to dive the tower, and they do. Skiter shielded up by Fata, they're in. And Tundra, they'll hit back just as hard, getting the revenge there for losing Fata earlier.
Huge deal to get kills in lanes where you're losing. But Tundra immediately strike back, and they're not done yet. They're going on to mid here.
Yeah, this aggression here. Straight on to Topson. Topson continues to have No-Tail stand by his side. Fata's swinging over. They'll get in, they'll land the slow here with the reach of the field. They'll take out Topson, they'll take out No-Tail. Double kill. This time Topson in. He's trying to TP out. Have they got enough damage? They don't. Topson will manage to get his main self back to the base. Still, it's back to the base. It's going to be time off the map for Topson as Topson continues to have a slow start. SumaiL, he's come over with the rotation. See if he has enough damage. Sector 9, he doesn't. A terrible rotation there from SumaiL will cost him his life. 9 gets another kill. No-Tail's running up to the high ground. 9, he's going to look to chase this down. 33 turns with the helm of the Dom Wildfang Ripper.
Heroes, if you don't kill them, they're going to run at you too much. And here they go. They're going on to Skiter here. Do they have damage though?
See, Skiter, he has got enough for the 1 charge in a Sunder. See if he gets it off. One's pop. He's not quite got enough mana for the Sunder as of yet. We'll step to the side. And he's going to be fine. Saksa taking down to the damage of the Urn. The illusions are out. Skiter Seb's courier, though, passing by on the top half of the jungle. 33 with the pressure. Will now be able to take this tier 1 tower away without OG being able to do anything to hold it.
So Tundra have taken both the mid tower and then you say they're just running into the jungle.
And he can't get out of this. He tries to TP, but the ult is there. I mean, this Razor just completely taking over. Bottom Topson. He's got to look to get out of it. He's going to go for the TP out, but the damage is done. Skiter with the illusions and the metamorphosis will take Topson out before he can get away.
And this is how you want to play Terrorblade. Oh, mid lane though, they're going on to 9 here. This is a big kill if they can get it.
Nice, pretty tanky. He's got the use as well to keep himself safe. They're ready to turn. Sneyking will get fingered here by Saksa, but Saksa still falls. 9 charges in over towards SumaiL. The link going as well. SumaiL's got to step out to the side. Seb has not got any damage to turn back in onto the turret. He's trying. I don't know how much he's going to achieve from getting a few hits on this though, as the slows are coming out from Fata and 9. Seb's got to get back under the tier 2.
Meanwhile, top lane,
It is going to allow him to kick out a lot of damage. Eternal Shroud done as well. So SumaiL, it's going to be pretty survivable on the front line, especially when Notel have the backup. Oh, arrows connecting like that though might cause issues. SumaiL's going to turn with the Nihilism. It's actually not really acting up that much at all. Tundra seeming pretty unfazed there by that aggressive attempt from SumaiL. The Ravage comes out. He catches the 3 of them plus the Tempest double. That's 7 SumaiL gone. The Tempest double to fall as well. But I find they've got their eyes set on bigger targets. They're going to go for the real heroes, chasing down Notel. As Notel false promises himself, he's got no escape available though. He knows getting that axe and fueling it into SumaiL does mean they're sort of going to be playing a 4 down, and even more than that this game, with Topson still needing time to recover, get himself a few items. The jungle now goes look to burst down 9, but 9's got the Aegis. Ready for another round. 15 seconds. Is back up to 33. Fata getting focused. Still has to borrow time to rely on SumaiL. There's been silence. False promise comes out from Notel to keep SumaiL alive. Over to the side. They're on to Topson. Topson gets blown up. As Topson down, they're heading towards Skiter. Do they have the damage to take down the Tundra? They don't. Skiter turns, gets the sun off. Ravage is ready to go. 33 catches all remaining heroes on OG. As OG get team wiped by Tundra.
Topson onto Seb. And you know, OG, they're trying. It's close. Terrorblade almost dies there. They just don't have enough damage. But Tundra, I think that was a Ravage like coming down in cooldown during the fights. They're baiting out the fight. Perfect Ravage, and now look at this. And, you know, Tundra, they're doing so much on the map. They're hitting mid tier 2. They're hitting top tier 3. They're just doing everything. Even Snaking's running to get bottom control because they understand the state of this game. Their win condition in this game is not necessarily to kill the Raxes, it's to get full map control. Don't let Arc Ward and the Alchemist farm. Outscale them because you have a refresher on time. You have more items, you're stronger that way. It's a very methodical, like, proper way to play Dota compared to like a lot of the more aggressive approaches. Sneyking.
Oh, comes up. Another blink. You're going to be able to buy enough time for the rest of them to head over. SumaiL going to be able to get close enough by looks of it. And I think he has to be a little careful. Skiter is in the neighborhood. And meanwhile, 9, he's killing off Seb top. Seb steps up. A quick kill onto him. OG, they really want to stick. They're still trying to go for this, but the bros under there from Skiter, keeping Sneyking healed up. SumaiL still on the front lines. He got enough damage to kill Sneyking. He's trying to chase him. Sneyking will finally fall, but it's been a lot of pressure hit from SumaiL. SumaiL has got enough to deal with the rest of them. 9, he's in with the BKB, ready to chase down SumaiL with the static link. Topson, he's been surrounded by 33 Fata and Skiter. Topson trying to fight them off. He's got nothing to offer against the 3 of them as Topson goes down. 9, still with the movement speed, closing in on SumaiL. Another slug from the plasma field.
You shoot neutral items that drop at 17, and this is with Last Track, Alchemist, Arc Ward, heroes that you typically consider to farm neutrals a lot.
SumaiL, go for Fata. He's got the stun here, 33. Zoning onto the Ravage. Stun will come out, Concoction onto 33. And still just not quite the damage at all here. Skiter more than fine, turns up towards SumaiL. Notel, he's got the false promise, holds on to the last moment really to pop it onto SumaiL. SumaiL will try for the TP out, but 33 pops the Ravage, catches Notel and SumaiL. No escape for them. 4 dead again on OG. At it. Onto the ready, SumaiL forced out to the side. Notel, no false promise for 25 seconds. SumaiL, he's going to need help. He's not going to get it with no ult back up on the Oracle. There's no save for SumaiL. SumaiL's down for 45, and that's more than enough space for Tundra to step up to the high ground. 25 minutes in, start looking to take down the tier 3. Topson, what can he use to hold? Has he got enough firepower to get some kills? He will get Fata. Stockman Saksa comes down onto the 2 of them. Sneyking getting low, will get burst. OG, they will manage to hold here. They get 2 kills, and that will be enough to stop Tundra from sticking around. They'll keep their tier 3 alive, OG.
And honestly,
with a cheeky aggressive force staff there, pulling SumaiL towards them. SumaiL
This is still awkward in Dota.
They do have the hold, they do have the bubble. Slowing down the offensive here from Skiter. Gonna be enough, doesn't look like it. Tier 3 still goes down. 33 stepping up, has Ravage good to go. So OG, gotta be cautious how close they step towards the tide. And they can't step close enough until to stop this damage being done. The melee racks falling pretty fast, and the backdoor protection does kick in. Bubble as well. They're able to move into the bubble, continue to beat down, and OG, they're just getting torn apart by 9. He heads in with the BKB, the 2 rounds of the Eye of the Storm, and OG, they've got to step out of it. SumaiL, again, being aggressively forced in by 33. 33 playing around with SumaiL each and every time he tries to step in. Now Skiter, he just on top of Topson, charging down on the arm, the Ravage comes out, catches the fourth, and again, 33, easily able to land it onto pretty much the entirety of OG's lineup. As OG, they're getting beat back towards the fountain. Topson, only just being saved here by the false promise. He will live. Tundra, and they're going to get caught on the way out. Skiter still with an Aegis. SumaiL, gonna Fata, borrowed. Someone called out for 30 seconds. Saksa, another nice stun lined up on the 3 of them. They'll kill off Fata. SumaiL charging in the nihilism as well, amping up the damage being dealt here to Skiter. Skiter, they should be able to take him down the once. Can they do it again? He's got limited backup. Only 33 is Sneyking ready to help out. But the stun opening is anything Skiter can do to play his way out of this one. With the reflection now onto the 4 of them. Any further catch? Seb stunning a rebel concoction. They force him up to the high ground. Concoction's in. Another force. 33 forcing Skiter down to the low ground. Is it enough to get him out of the reach of Saksa? It is. 33 will get Skiter.
They got
the
a hex on
distance he
him.
needs to get into the trees, but the hex is there. The vision provided. The spark rip into the trees will allow them to get the catch. Stop Skiter.
You have to click on those couriers. Do you know if they had some items on them? Oh, the jump SumaiL mid.
I don't think they had anything too important on them. I think SumaiL was just trying to get it out to get the plate mail for his Shiva's guard. So not any huge items on them at the least, but will limit that ability for OG to really pick much up with the way that Tundra is keeping OG contained in the base.
And they pop meta here. He wants to go in.
Oh, he does. He popped with the BKB. Skiter's just charging down. He's able to force no to have to promise himself. 33 holding on for the reaction. Now pops the Ravage again. Catching the 4 of them. They move in 9th. The fresh second charge. The BKB in the Eye of the Storm runs down. No-tail. No-tail will turn to be able to keep SumaiL alive, but it will cost No-tail his life. Topson does turn, take down 33. Topson will win the duel this time round as he holds his ground, beats him down. But that's Seb out in 9. Heads over towards Topson, catches him trying to sneak back towards the base. And Topson, he's out. He's 90 gold short of buyback. He's not going to have buyback available in time. They do manage to get kills elsewhere though, with SumaiL and No-tail running down Sneyking. So despite losing Topson here, won't be able to buy back. Second round in the fight. SumaiL to give it a smoke, see what they can find. Skiter, he's ready to go in aggressively, jumps forward straight away. No-tail having to instantly false promise himself as he attempts to force his way out of here. Saksa gets focused down by the damage of Skiter. Saksa out for a minute, no buyback, they're forcing him in. Nine's ready to go in even deeper onto SumaiL. SumaiL trying to turn with the aggression of the nihilism. Skiter focused, but he's still got the sun. They're good to go. 33's in for the Ravage, catching them all out. They're trying to get back towards the fountain. A buyback has to come out from SumaiL. SumaiL getting straight back in onto Fata. Stun, catching out Skiter. Skiter still got a Sunder. Is he able to get it off in time? He is. Sunder Sneyking gets him back a good amount of health. Refresher pop for 9. Jumps straight back in over to No-tail. As No-tail's out for 80 seconds. 9's able to clean up with the triple. Gets Topson. Turns towards SumaiL, but SumaiL, he's still got a lot of fuel in the tank. He's ready to get burning down the rest of them. 9, he's got to step out of it. Seb beats into Sneyking. SumaiL jumps forward. He's able to pick up another with the blink. Triple kill. Ultra kill for SumaiL. And SumaiL, he's holding on here for OG. The concoction over towards 33 or blink away.
Sunder.
Have to think hard about that. Has indeed had to step up under the rate there. Double. Tier 3 is gone. Second set of racks now exposed. Tundra gonna head in aggressive. Skiter straight up, popping the metamorphosis. OG, what have they got? Coming with some good defensive before. 33's in. Straight to the back line. Finds the Ravage under the 3 of them. They take out No-tail. That's No-tail out. No buyback. SumaiL. He's not got his Oracle. He's not got his save. As that's SumaiL down. 2 minutes. Saksa gone as well. There'll be a buyback from Saksa. But no SumaiL. No-tail with the buyback still on cooldown. Topson, he's got to do some heavy carrying here. They certainly is. Skiter getting over. Skiter, he looks to jump back in aggressively. Sunder onto Seb. Skiter's up to full HP. Still has the Aegis and the BKB. Ready to pop Skiter. Saksa lines up the start, but the reach is there. 33 and 9 jumping on top of him. There's 3 dead on OG. No buybacks available as Tundra, at the least, will be able to get the mega creeps. Maybe even the game itself as well. Topson and Seb What can they do here, the two of them? Oh, getting caught out by the arrow. 33 able to force the double outside of the bubble so they can take it out. Dual set him onto Topson as they close in upon him. Topson is trying to stand his ground, forced out to the side, but they've got the damage, they've got the chase. Topson is out. 4 dead on OG. They've got fortification to rely on. No-Tail's back up in 5. But without 2 calls for more than a minute, what sort of miracle can OG achieve here? Seb is trying to head forward. Pulse promise out for No-Tail. It's keeping Seb alive, but Tundra, they're just focusing the objectives here. Fata and Skiter looking to close it up onto the tier 4. Buyback finally comes up for Topson. He's back in, but Seb's out. No-Tail as well, only just surviving it back in the base. They're popping the BKB. Tundra, they're actually going to ignore the 8. They want to get more kills out of this. They take out the double. Topson, and he holds the base here. The final tier 4 starting to fall. Skiter jumps in straight away on a Topson. Topson, he's out of the game for good. As that'll be it. No more backup here for OG as Tundra, they'll claim the victory. GG called by OG. And Tundra will take this series 2-0.